Good morning everyone and welcome back. We're still in the mountains because we've only made it as far as the Dolomites. Right now we are in this beautiful town called Brixen. We've been here for about 2 days now and it's one of the few places here in the Dolomites that you can actually stand for free with your van, as long as you don't take out any camping stuff, blocks or anything like that. The parking lot is quite full over here and we've just parked up here on the side. And the day before yesterday when we arrived, it was Saturday night and there was a party going on here. So loads of youngsters out drinking and shouting. But then yesterday was a really calm day. In fact, this morning we've got a bit of sun now finally. So we're going to kick off our Italy series because over the next few weeks we're going to be traveling, going to visit a few different places in Italy. Hopefully as we go on every week it's going to get warmer and warmer. First things first, let's check out Brixen.
Brava, this way. Good gear, let's go, come on. I'm on my daily walk with Holly. And there is this beautiful park here. Look at this. In the city center. And there aren't a lot of people. There is a river on this side. We can hear the autostrada right over there in the distance. But apart from that, it's so peaceful and quiet here. This park is actually huge. There is a playground as well here, and there are some animals. And I'm going right there for Holly to see them. She's coming to attack. She's coming to attack. Geez, why are you so angry? Huh? There's a peacock right here. A turkey right over there. Ducks. Here they are. These ones here are called mandarin ducks. They are really colorful. There are 3 of them. Oh my god, right now I'm smelling that smell of roast pork or I don't know what it is, but roast potatoes. Oh, and I'm getting hungry. We had a bagel this morning, but I don't know what I'm going to cook.
Oh, we are about to leave. What are you doing there? New one?
Yeah, new one for Holly.
So we've continued another hour south of Brixen, which is where we were earlier this morning, and we've made it as far as Bolzano, which is like a busy city here. If you saw the video about a month ago, we were here when we were in the Dolomites. We haven't come to the city, we've driven up the mountain just beside it. So we are just walking now through this really picturesque boardwalk with some nice afternoon sun. Very frosty. There's a lake here in this direction, it's all frozen. So this place is called Lago di Monticolo. No, I don't even know. What is it called? It's called Lago di Monticolo. Yes, it's not a famous spot in the Dolomites for sure. There's a few locals. Apart from that, we are just all alone. There's actually a few people ice skating on the lake. On the frozen lake. So I thought it was going to be much warmer here when we're checking the temperature. Here in Bolzano area, it's a few degrees warmer than Brixen. But to be absolutely honest with you, I'm feeling colder.
That means that when we're back, he's gonna switch on the heater to 4, guys.
Yeah, number 4 for a little bit.
Benefit when Crispy is cold.
Yeah, I'll let you switch it on for a bit. Well, not all night though. I just wish I brought my gloves with me to the lake. This was actually a really nice spot here in the forest. Unfortunately, I've just checked the sign and it looks like you can't stay longer than 11 PM here, which is a shame really, because we would have loved to stay here. It is very difficult to find a park up in nature, and it's just campsites and daytime parking lots. There is one place that we know of here, which is on the Autostrada. I don't think it's far from here, about 15 minutes down. So we might just go there for tonight. And then tomorrow we want to head down towards Trento, which is another hour down south. Got a whole plan for the weeks ahead. And it kind of feels like a new trip starting from now, taking us all the way through the summer. So really, really looking forward. So complete change of plans. As you can see maybe from behind me, we are up this massive mountain. We drove from Bolzano all the way down to Trento and then climbed this mountain. It was about a 20-minute drive up, but we have found this area sosta, which is a parking spot for motorhomes. I think there's electric as well, and this is crazy. We've got an absolutely amazing view over the city. Look at this. There's a fence here, but that down there is Trento. There's a few other vans here as well, look. Pretty nice spot actually. Oh yeah, by the way, this town is called Gargano Terme, something like that. I'm going to chuck you guys inside and go and check out if there's electric here. If so, I'll hook up, and yeah, we're just going to spend a nice quiet night here, and then tomorrow hopefully head down to the city. Oh no, I thought we'd got rid of this cold. It's -1 right now, and it's going to be a cold night again.
But we got the moon with us today.
Yeah.
It's really, really nice from here. Good morning, honey. Good morning.
Morning guys, we're just out taking Holly out for a walk very, very quickly, waiting for the sun to pop over the mountain. It's so cold here. It's so cold. Honestly, I can't wait until we start heading a bit more further south and it just gets a little bit warmer. So yeah, hopefully the sun will pop over in the next 30 minutes and we'll have a bit of sunlight. But yeah, the view this morning is absolutely beautiful over Trento. Obviously there's the fence in the way, but it's just so nice. Yesterday it was actually really beautiful as well, all lit up. So this is the setup they have here. Apart from the fantastic view, you've got these little machines. There's a few of them, 1, 2, 3 actually, over here, and there's the electric hookup. Non funziona. This one doesn't work, but we hooked up on here, and there's also water. But I think the tap is closed because of the cold. Yeah, they normally shut these off in Italy. Yeah, this was perfect. Thank you. You may remember that last year we installed our very first Viofo Dashcam in case of an accident and even just to get some footage when we're driving. Viofo have now sent us their latest model, the A229 Pro, and it's proven to be a fantastic upgrade. The A229 Pro comes with 3 different cameras. You've got the main front-facing camera, which uses Sony's Starvis 2 image sensor with up to 4K resolution. You've also got an interior camera, which we've installed right here above it, and that one records up to 1080p, and it also comes with an optional third camera, which is the rear camera at the back. Apart from all that, the main camera has HDR tech, which means it helps you enhance the image when you've got like really bright images and really dark areas so that you don't lose any detail. It also has voice control, and this next thing is actually my favorite. So we've got this button here, it's like a remote, and it works on Bluetooth, and you've got 2 customizable buttons on the sides, and I've set it up so it records 1-minute loops. And when I want to save any of the footage, I just have to press this button and automatically it locks that footage and saves it in a separate folder. All the other footage that it's filming is just keeping it on the SD card just in case, and then every day it overwrites. Here's some footage from our drive from Austria down to Italy here. As you can see, it was a really beautiful drive and some great footage there that we managed to capture. As well as that, on the way down, we also come across a crazy Italian driver driving around the roundabout the wrong way. So with this dash cam now, we're able to capture both scenes for the vlogs and any crazy moments, or even, God forbid, if we have an accident. So if you're in the market for a dash cam or you want to check out the A229 Pro, in the description box below, we're going to leave the link where you can go and check it out, see all the specs and everything, and even get one for yourself. As always, for all of our subscribers, we've got a discount code down there as well, which you can use to save yourself some money.
Alright.
Sun is up. It's time to get moving. We're going to tackle this mountain pass first. We need to drive down. Yesterday we drove up in the dark, so today should be a piece of cake. And then we're heading down to Trento.
Gorgeous views. Look at this. Woo! Look at the waste here. They provide a lot here.
So carta, umido, secco, vetro, imballaggi in plastic.
It's gorgeous, but oh boy, I just feel like the van might just fall off the edge. I know. I love heights, but something about this mountain road, it's giving me a little anxiety. But come on, these views. Look at these views. Breathtaking views. Look at this cute village here. Wow, look at that. So we arrived in this parking space. There are campers here already, and we can park here for €5.
Yeah, it's 5:30, 24 hours.
It's
That's
really
good.
good, right?
And there's video cameras and everything. Oh, nice. Park here, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So there's Tandy just parked up in between those two. Don't know how we're going to pay though. We'll sort that out when we come back. But it's only €5, which is amazing. You can just go into the city. It's actually 24 hours, but I don't think we'll sleep here. It's just right underneath the autostrada. So much noise. Questo per il centro di Trento, quanto costa? Paid $2.40 for 2 tickets.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, we were in Austria, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just to get the bus, you have to pay like €10.
And Honey is with us today as well.
Unlike in Croatia, when they didn't let her on the bus.
Oh my God. Otherwise, we would have to walk for
Half an hour, yeah.
Let's go to Trento, baby.
So we've made it into the center of Trento. It was a very easy bus ride. We were actually planning on walking in, and then we saw the bus, and yeah, much better. So easy and so cheap as well. Trento is quite a medium-sized city, I would say. It's not too big. It's not small either, because about 100,000 people live here, so that's quite a lot. And we've made it now to the main centre here. We've got this cathedral and Duomo behind us. It's just the cathedral here, and then this one looks like a castle. That's the palace, which I believe is connected. And the whole area is just surrounded with restaurants, cafeterias, small shops, and even some of these old houses with paintings on.
And this is where you really get a sense of the city's rich history, which takes us back all the way to the Roman Empire. And it's not just about the buildings though, it's the birthplace of art, architecture, and some Italian top-notch wine. Getting to the city on the bus, I really felt like I was going back in time, because all of the buildings are just old, and that's what makes it really beautiful. I feel like here in Trento you can truly feel the Italian culture, because in Brixen and in Bolzano it's still got that German influence, but here in Trento there is more Italian influence. In fact, we can see a lot of pizzerias as well, so a lot of pasta, and this is something that we are really noticing here in Trento. So what do you think, Chris? From Trento downwards, it's gonna be just pasta, gelato.
Just more and more.
pizzeria.
And you have a lot of these coffee shops as well where people just come stop for a quick coffee or to sit outside in the little bit of sun that we have. Che brava questa cane! Che brava! So when we're walking in the city, there's a lot of distractions. Holly needs a lot of encouragement. She's on stopping everywhere. So we have to keep on telling her to keep walking. Come on, Holly, let's go. Che brava!
It really amazes me to see all of these facades with the windows and the Venetian, I think they're called, Venetian windows. We call them persiane in Malta, where they have this outdoor cover and they're all aligned, you know, and they all have these beautiful colors. They're all different.
So nice. We're having a really great time here, just walking, strolling the city.
And this
Trento.
is what makes Italy so special.
Wow. So this behind me is called the Castle of Trento, and it was built in 1724 by Grandmaster Trentorio. I just made all that up.
It's actually called Castel del Bonini or something. Let me find it. Oh, yeah.
Better stick to your windows, sir.
It's so huge, man.
Should we go inside? It looks nice.
Yeah, you have to pay though.
How
10
much?
euros each. Shall we?
Let's go this way instead.
We'll go this way?
So
Okay.
we've just got a great idea. Charlene's going to go inside the castle, which cost about 10 or 11 euros, we found out. And then I'll get a pizza instead. Deal?
Nah, no deal. No deal. No.
What do you want, pizza?
I would
or
prefer
castle?
a slice of pizza.
You just have to admire it from the outside.
Yeah, looks really incredible from the outside. I can't imagine what's inside there. These walls were built once to withstand the enemy, but they're still here.
So many nice shops here, like cafeterias and restaurants. Too many to choose from. But I think I'm going to try and find one where we can go inside a bit because my fingers are freezing. As
Yeah.
always, I should have brought my gloves with me.
That's true. I always tell him, listen, you need a jacket. Listen, you need this, you need this. And he's like, oh no, it's not cold, it's not cold. So here we are. He's feeling cold. So we're heading to a cafeteria.
This street looks dirty. All the graffiti and the black on the wall, but it just looks nice, doesn't it, at the same time? Look at these.
What? Oh, how cute!
Kettles. So cheap as well.
Wow. very
25
nice.
euro for a kettle.
You don't get to see this, right, in other places.
The shop just has an eclectic mix of everything, from knives to kettles, coffee machines. There's even these meat grinders as well, and a bunch of knives. Loads of knives, actually.
It's a unique shop, right?
All the shops, apart from the restaurants and bars and cafes, they all close between like midday and 3 p.m. So that's why they're all closed now.
We look totally like tourists now because we're just filming everything. We're being amazed by everything, even by a random and small shops. Is that normal? Like, look at this shop here. There are so many people inside there,
So
and
cozy.
it looks so chic. Chic?
Chic, that's the word, yeah. Chic and cozy.
So elegant as well.
E one con peperoni,
Pepperoni,
zucchine.
zucchini.
So instead of a pizza, we found this nice spot here in the centre of Trento. It's quite cool actually. There's a lot of people stopping for a coffee as well, but we've decided to have something to eat. So I've got myself a nice lasagna here. I've got some bread on the house, a little bit of cheese. And Charlene's got a small piece of pie. Yours is actually smaller than you thought, isn't it?
No, it's good, it's good. So now we've ordered 2 macaroons. Pistachio. They're a little bigger than usual and they taste delicious.
Grazie mille. Thank you, bye bye. Andiamo, signora. Oh, and we're back out in the cold again. That was nice in there, wasn't it?
It was really good. magic. What's that up there?
I have no idea. It looks like a Greek or Roman theatre. Charlene's just gone looking for a telephone number because when we went in here, I tried it twice and it just wasn't giving us a ticket. I don't think I paid. I tried with the card, but it just wasn't taking
Yes,
it.
there is a number.
Yeah, let's give them a call. Let's go to the other barrier, see if that opens, and then if it doesn't, we'll give them a call. Or else we're stuck in here for eternity.
Oh my god, what? Is that broken into?
No idea. So I think I'll cook her outside. Those houses up there on that ridge. You've got the village at the bottom and then another set of houses on the ridge. We go into the mountains.
It was a really good meal, guys. If you come to Trento, you can also try the polenta as well. It's their famous dish here, and the cheese as well. Well, cheese is good all over Italy. This is the street we're passing through. Now we stop because we saw a big canyon. Well, it looks like a canyon from here, so we're gonna send the drone and see what that is. Trento really reminded me that most of Europe is old, and that's what makes it so special. And this is something that I really love, because when you go, for example, to Rome, you know, and you see all of those old buildings, it's like, wow, I went back in time, you know. So now we're going up on the mountains again. I don't know why, but we always end up right on the mountain, and the road looks terrifying from here.
We just passed over this epic bridge which took us over the canyon that we were just filming a moment ago.
As a photographer, I must tell you that the light is not good at all, baby. You're all black.
Since when have you been a photographer?
I am. I'm a video maker. Of course, look at this. And I'm a photographer.
Yeah, but you have to tell them that half the footage we can't use it because you got it wrong.
Nah, that's not true. You're lying. Don't say that part. Of course I am, guys. I am the one who takes all the shots while we're driving. And of course, I always suggest Chris, listen Chris, you should take the drone up here because it looks really wonderful. So, he's just the machine that works behind the machine just to function it, you know? But I am the expert. I am the expert. If you're gonna do van life in the Dolomites, you should know that these are your enemies, not our friends.
We have stopped for a little pit stop, a little tea break actually, because we've been driving in the mountains here and just been amazed at the scenes, really. It's just so beautiful up here, it's like another world. And right in front of me is apparently Italy's most beautiful lake, or at least that's how it's voted, what we found on the internet. I guess I just got to show you. Ladies and gentlemen.
Lago di Molveno.
Do what?
Molveno.
Molveno. Just look at this. No, it's pretty epic, I must admit. When we arrived here on the other side of the lake, we were driving along in the shade and I was telling Charlene, how can this be the most beautiful lake in Italy? I can mention like a handful of other ones. But now that we've stopped at this particular viewpoint with the lake here, really nice colour, and then you've got the town in the shades and the huge mountains opposite, it does look beautiful. I don't know if it's the most beautiful one, I don't know. But it's definitely up there.
This is truly a hidden gem nestled in the Dolomites, right here in northern Italy. The lake's waters are a beautiful emerald green and so clear that you can see all the way down to the bottom. It's surrounded by the towering mountains that's creating this perfect backdrop for outdoor activities. The area is a dream for hikers, or if you're just visiting with your van like us, you can just park here and enjoy the splendid views.
Lovely cup of tea.
Right by a lake.
Right by the most beautiful lake voted in the whole of Italy, you mean?
They say that it's the jewel of the Dolomites.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and there's not many people here as well.
It's not that touristic, yeah. And that's one thing that we really love about the Dolomites, because there are so many touristic places, but then there are these less touristic. We could park our van here, and
Yeah, we're just thinking whether we should sleep here or not, but you want to go and carry on a bit more, so
yeah, I
we won't
want to
stay here.
see something as
It's a nice
boring.
view though from here, really nice view. Although now we've been here for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and the shade has reached us, so it's absolutely freezing outside. Hence why we're having a cup of tea in here.
This is the place where I wanted to come. I wanted to come here because there is a great view of a castle. That is Stenico Castle. Look at that. Perched on a beautiful hill, surrounded with mountains in the little town called Stenico. We're deep into the mountains, and this is something that really amazes me every time we drive through these windy roads, you know, because now today we got the maps, we got good roads to drive on, you know, but back in the days it was all just forests and mountains. I really don't know how these places were formed and people came up here. It's incredible. I read that this castle has plenty of frescoes on the walls, telling stories of the night, you know, of the battles they had before. It opens twice a week, I think, during the weekend only. And today is Wednesday, so it's closed unfortunately. But we came here because I wanted to see it. It's one of those castles where they tell a story even from the outside. It's like something out of a fairy tale, right? Sitting right on the hill, overlooking these beautiful mountains. And from this parking spot, we don't just have the beautiful view of the castle, we also got this. Let me show you.
So we're all parked up, and tonight we're eating Maltauschen, straight from Austria. Good morning everyone. We had a pretty nice night here. We actually parked up here in this lay-by. It was dark by the time we got here, so I couldn't show you the view. We're just beside this really beautiful lake with the mountains in the background, as always here in this area of Italy. It's just so beautiful here. Really picturesque scenes whichever way you look. Surprisingly, it was a very quiet night because not many cars pass even this morning. As you might be able to see, like the road is just empty. To be absolutely honest with you, we thought it was going to be much more busy. We were going to try and go down to the lake this morning, but it seems like there's no pathway here. It seems to be closed off. So I don't think there's any way to get down to the lake from this park up. So instead we're going to drive on to the next town. It's called Tenno, and it looks like it's this old village here in Italy. And I think we're going to go and check out the town instead today. Ollie, get out of the grass. Get out the grass, it's dirty. So we've just parked up here in this parking lot. It's actually a bit too small for us, but we don't want to spend all day here, and there's loads of parking lots, so we've just placed the van there by the side. I love how easy it is here. There's not many people at all, no tourists whatsoever, most likely just us. And we're just gonna have a walk today now and head into this really nice looking town. The last 2 days we've been driving so much, and then a few days before that even more. So today we've decided just to take it a bit easy and enjoy the sun.
This sound for years now, and I'm so glad that we're hearing the bells ringing. It's so amazing. It's reminding me of back home. I'm gonna cry.
Why are you crying? Oh, it's gonna be okay. This place is such a contrast from Trento. Obviously it's a very similar style, but it's just so quiet here.
All the people are inside. We just saw 2 people only.
Yeah, locals, yeah. No one else really at all. Like just right now, for example, we're walking through, it's like a little cave. Is this someone's house? No. Yeah,
No.
it's one of those places where you don't know if you're walking into someone's house or if it's an actual street. So just around the corner here is the largest lake in Italy, and that's where we're going to be heading in the next video. But before we close off today, 2 very important things. First of all, just a very quick reminder in regards to Magic Mind, the performance shot that I mentioned last week. Don't forget, it's only until the end of the month that they've got their bundle offer. And secondly, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, our first part of the Italian series, hit the like button, and we'll see you next week for another one.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.